What's going on, everybody? Alex here with Nickens Landscaping and Excavating. Wanted to bring this video to you guys, kind of a cool one for me, kind of one that I want to document. As of today, our name has changed to Nickens Landscaping and Excavating. We're no longer Nickens Lawn and Landscape. We have evolved. We're trying to do bigger projects. That's where I foresee this business going. That's where I've always wanted this business to go. So we're just taking the next step. But with that, we've got a new LLC. We're shutting down the old LLC. New website, new email, new decals, new business cards, new signs, new everything, all new branding. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of that in this video. And I also wanted to give you just kind of a quick little shop update. Things we've been trying to do to go into 2024 with this new branding model and with this new business, and just try to really take things to the next level and be more prepared and be where I know we should be and where I want to be. So like I said, just going to show you kind of some of our stuff that we've done, and then show you a few things around the shop that we've done over the past couple months as we've been slow. And when the sun comes up a little bit later, we usually have a couple hours to kill here in the wintertime in the morning. So been trying to knock some stuff out around here, but yeah, just wanted to bring this video to you guys and kind of document this day. It's a pretty big one for us. All right, so first things first is we did some of the machines. We really went through and tried to detail all these machines, get them as clean as we can, and then we got everything rebranded here. So that's what you got, guys. That's gonna be our new logo, that N. For now, I'm gonna put this on a lot of stuff. It's gonna say Nickens Landscaping and Excavating. But the goal is eventually for people to associate that N with us. Anything that has that N on it, that's us. And that's what we got right here. So that's what's going to be on the back of all of our machines. So that's the excavator, simple, clean branding. So we got there. This truck is going to get some sort of N. I don't know, I still haven't decided on the trucks, that's why they're not done yet. But I may do the full deal on them. It may say Nickens Landscaping and Excavating. For now, I'll run that for a year or two, and then I'll put the N on them, I'm not sure. But skid steer, same thing. Arm, this one's not done yet. We just had to paint this back door. This one was orange last week. We had to get this one black to match the other one, which you guys have seen in our other videos. I'll show you that one. That one is done. And the enclosed trailer is also done. I'll show you that. This truck still has the old logo. So it'd be kind of cool to walk through the shop here and see some old and some new. So that's still got the old logo, all of our other videos. And this is what the skids are going to look like. So we got that on the arm, just like the excavator. And then you got the big N on the back door. And that's this. The other skid is going to look exactly like this one. Pretty clean, pretty neat, pretty simple. I like it. Cut to the chase. So that's what we got on the old one. And this one, I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do Nickens Landscaping and Excavating on the arm. Big N right here. I may just do big N right here, nothing on the arm. I don't know yet, but I don't know. We'll see. If I did it on the arm, then all the machines would match, but we shall see. So that's what we got there. On the dump trailer, I haven't showed this thing on YouTube yet. I bought this summer used for 2019. Master dump. Doolittle. That's nice. It's really light duty, but it doesn't weigh a lot. That's what I wanted. Wanted to be able to use it for my pickup for a ton or two whenever I need it. But I'm probably going to pull that sticker off and put an N right there. Or I don't know. I may do the whole deal right there too. I don't know. We'll see. Some of this stuff is not decided, and that's why it's not done. All right, guys, and here's what we got for the enclosed trailer. Kept it super simple, clean. Same thing on, same thing on the other side, but it's just bigger because up here we got the door, so that's where we stopped. But essentially, the other side where this door starts is the front of the trailer. So everything's the same, just bigger. But those are the services that we are offering. Write it down, remember it. All right, and then I got a couple other things in here I can show you guys. Shirts, cups, yard signs, business cards, all that good jazz. All All right, so first things first, here's the cups. We got your Arctic. You can go on their website, custom make these bad boys. If you get 30 of them, I got a box of them right here to give a bunch away, but those are all cups in there. If you get it, 30 of them I think is the minimum. You can get them custom made and they'll engrave whatever you want on them. So that's what we got. We went with black with the cup color, but you can make the engraving a certain color. If you, take that back. I don't think you can make the engraving a different color, but I think you can do them a different way where they like screen print them and that can be a color. But anyway, that's what we got. Got the dust cap on them. Doing landscaping, excavating, dirt work, you gotta have the dust cap. Otherwise you'd be drinking dirt and lime when you're working with rock. Alright, so we got those. Here's a box of some of the giveaway shirts. All the guys got all new gear. We got long sleeve, short sleeve, hoodies, jackets, hats. That's what we got on the front. Most of it for now. Some of it I got with just the end, but for now that's what we're going to be rocking on most of our stuff for a few years, and then we'll go with the end eventually down the road. But got to get it known. Got to create that brand recognition, and that's what's on the back. So we're going to go with black for our winter and spring. Come summer, we're going to choose a color that we're going to rock for summer. But that's that stuff. Yard signs. That's what we got. Front and back, super simple, straight, clean, forward, to the point, big. That's the big thing on yard signs, guys. I've designed and had printed dozens of yard signs, and you need it to be big. Otherwise, no one's gonna know what it is. They're driving by way too fast, they're not paying attention. Unless it's big with some brand recognition, no one's gonna know what it is. So something like that is what I recommend. I know those ones will work good for us. So that's pretty much all we got on the branding change or the business name change. I haven't got too much else done yet. Like I said, all the back end stuff, all the website, the email, the bank account, the stuff with my accountant, all that stuff, that all has to change, but, or that all did change. But yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, I actually broke my ankle, my leg, and tore ligaments in my ankle in August. Had surgery in September, and I've been kind of rehabbing ever since. So the stars actually kind of aligned. I'm a very, very busy, hyperactive person, as most of you can probably gather. So it was weird for me to be non-weight bearing for 12 weeks. I didn't take a single step on my right leg for 12 weeks, which was weird, but like I said, the stars kind of aligned to where I was able to handle what I needed to handle and get all this back end stuff done. I started working on it really heavily right away. So August, September, I was really crunching all that stuff out, trying to get everything done, going back and forth with the print shops, with the shirt shops, all that stuff, trying to get all that stuff squared away. All the decals on all the equipment had to be settled and, you know, ready to go. Basically, we just got it all swapped out last week or the week before Christmas. So we got all that stuff done, but it took a lot of time to get all that stuff situated and organized and get the new LLC done and completed and sit down with the lawyer and get all that stuff done. So a lot of back end stuff. It really doesn't look like all that much when you look at it. Nothing's really deeply changing. Same employees, same owner, same type of ownership. Same location, same equipment, just new decals and a new focus is what I'm going to call it. So that's where we're heading. That's where we want to head. So that's what we got on that. But I'll move forward. A real quick shop tour here. I got to get going. I'm running out of time. So I'm going to give you a real quick shop tour rundown, and I'm going to show you the main things that we've been working on this year to try to update our shop and to get us ready for this transition and just to try to be the business and present the business that we want to be. So we're trying to get organized, trying to do things, but it takes time, and this stuff doesn't pay the bills. So we do that when we have time, and it just kind of is what it is. But I'm going to start up here in what I'm going to call our loft. We haven't done a shop tour since Brian's Lawn Maintenance was here. Brian Fullerton with Brian's Lawn Maintenance on YouTube has a business up in Wixom, Michigan, I think is where he's out of. So good guy, good buddy of mine, but he came by here, did a shop tour, and it's been a while. Not a lot's changed. I feel like a lot's maybe changed in my head, but you guys might not think the same. But go over to his video, go in your YouTube search, type in Brian's Lawn Maintenance, and then type in Nickens after that, and that video will pop right up so you can check that out. But here we go. I'm going to jump into it. And the biggest thing that we have done, or the biggest thing that I think we have done, is finish this loft area. So when the guy built this shop, this was going to be wasted space, and he said absolutely not, put a floor on it. It's only about 5 foot 9 inches maybe right at 5'10" to the ceiling. I can stand in here straight up, but my head is like pressed against the ceiling when I do that. So this is going to be our parts room, or our parts storage is what I'll call it. So up here is 50 foot long by 15 foot wide. So it's a lot of space, and it's super great for us to have. And I'll just give you a quick rundown. We built this wall. So when Brian was here, this wall was not here. This was just wide open. So you came up here and you could look down into the shop. So it's super dusty up here. Haven't really cleaned it, had time to get all that done. We literally just threw these shelves up here. So we built that wall, and then these shelves, our local Napa Auto Parts store was moving locations, and they weren't taking their storage stuff with them. So all of these shelves came from a local Napa Auto Parts store. Had to cut them down to height, but I basically bought them out in an auction type deal for all of their shelves. I used a lot of them up here, but not all of them. I used what I needed basically. But over here, pretty much, we have front to back, all but that 4 foot section or so where that door is. Front to back shelving right there. So it's about 50 foot long, and like I said, we're right under 6 foot high. And then over here, we did what we could, shy of about 15 feet from the wall. Had to leave opening for the furnace and stuff to be serviced and change the filter and things like that. Didn't want to crowd all that. But basically, I'm not going to walk down there and show you, but basically my plan is to have each section right here is going to be like one thing. So over here, we have all of our Bobcat parts, and I'm super like anal organized type person on this stuff, so everything's labeled. Every box says on it what it's supposed to be. When I buy it and bring it home, I write on there just so we don't lose track of anything. But essentially, I'm going to have like Bobcat, trucks, snow plows, salt spreaders, the small engines like Honda and stuff will be down there. I'm gonna have all of our parts going down this way, and down there we also have like our yard signs and stuff like that, different odds and ends, trailer parts down there, all that kind of jazz. But and like some old leaf blowers that are blown up, but I'm gonna keep them. We always buy the same leaf blowers, so I keep them when they blow up and use them for parts if we need them. But over here, I plan to put 2 more shelves, and this is gonna be all of our fluids. So I'm gonna keep all like our aerosol cans and stuff like that, any spray paint or fluid film or brake cleaner, anything like that. Whatever we have is gonna be up here, and it's gonna be stocked. We're gonna have spaces for them. Everything's gonna be labeled. And then we're gonna have all of our oils. We have a lot of oils that we keep in stock. All of our truck oils, our Bobcat oils, all of our small engine oils, Plow oils, all that stuff. So that's all gonna be up here. And I'm super excited to have this. I got a lot of work to do up here, but it is coming together, and it is gonna be something that's super awesome for us. So that's upstairs. I think that's the biggest upgrade that we made in 2023. We started that in spring, and we're still working on it. It's been something that we're just kind of chipping away at. Over here, haven't done too much over here. The bolt bins, we bought those last year. I will say, if you're doing what we're doing and you can afford $3 grand or $3,500 in nuts and bolts, buy those. Super sweet, not having to run to the hardware store every time you need something. This, we labeled everything. All of our toolbox is labeled. Pretty sweet. Definitely helps out. We just did this a few weeks ago, and it really has already started to pay off. Don't have everything labeled, but most of it's labeled. And I even went a step further on some of this stuff. All of our tire tools. Bought this organizer deal at Menards for like $7. That's pretty sweet. And then I got another one. I bought this one. This is random drill bits. But I bought this one. I got like Phillips is in one of these. That's Phillips. That's flatheads. That's the Torx bits. That is Allen's, I think. This is your 1/4 and 3/8 and 1/2 inch adapters for an impact. But just trying to really organize things the best I can and just make it to where it's easy. I'm gonna make everything easy. That's my goal. I want it to be easy. It doesn't have to be hard. Hung up all of our ladders this fall. When we cleaned out the shop, we cleaned this entire shop. We pulled everything out of it. I mean, you can see there's some junk in here, okay? We pulled everything out of this whole shop except for the big pallet racks, our toolboxes, and anything that had feet we left in here. But we pulled everything out and we cleaned this whole shop. We had 4 guys in here with hoses and squeegees, and we cleaned this whole thing. We put soap down, did the whole 9 yards. So really cleaned it up, and just trying to really organize and clean things up, and like I said, make it easy. Doesn't have to be hard. This over here is something that really helps us. We do a lot of drainage. If you don't do drainage, you probably won't care about this. But everything that we use, we do all Schedule 35 pipe. So when I'm saying drainage, I'm talking French drains, gutter drains, channel drains, basin drains, that kind of stuff. So all of this is all of our fittings that we use. So we got our wall drains. We use these. It's a 6-inch square. Or we use these, which these are pretty cool. I like these. These are 8-inch. You can cut them down to 6 inches. We use those. You got pop-ups. You got Ys. You got Ts, 22s, 45s, long sweep 90s, short sweep 90s, 3x4 gutter, 2x3 gutter, catch basins. There's all of our glue back there, couplers, caps, all of our sump pump discharge adapters. This is what we use for sump pumps. Works out super good. Makes it to where you can go from one fitting. And then if your pipe freezes, you can't always go deep. So if your pipe freezes, that allows it to discharge. But we did that, and then we also did this over here. We got all of our fabrics up there: 6-foot fabric, 4-foot fabric, 3-foot fabric. All that's labeled. Patch fabric. We use some thinner stuff if we have to patch here and there. Glue, pins, orange paint, white paint, caulk, wrap for the pallets. All that stuff, everything that we use regularly, I tried to make a category for it somewhere and label it. That way when we run out, when that spot's empty, we know that's not good. So we got to get something ordered. We all know if we're running low, say something and I'll get a box ordered right away. We're trying to keep full boxes of all this stuff. Most of it, we have 2 boxes right now, but we're just trying to keep things in stock, trying to not make it hard on ourselves and just have it when we need it, kind of thing. We buy all of our pipe by the full pallet too. So we got, right now we got 100 sticks out there, probably something like that. So, and that's not something we're going to burn through super fast, especially not in the winter. So that's what we got going on, guys. That's pretty much all I had to show you for the shop. I don't have too much more exciting to go on or to show you in here. Not much exciting going on is what I'm trying to say in here, but that's what we got. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you got any questions, let me know down in the comments. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think of the new business name, new logo, new branding that we're doing. Hope you guys like it. We really like it. We're super excited about it. Got a lot of high hopes for it. We'll see what happens, but this is just the transition that we needed to make. We don't offer any lawn care services anymore, so we don't need lawn in our name. It's just not something that I want to be representing. It's not something that we offer, so it just didn't make sense. So trying to just update ourselves to our current offerings and let the public know what we're doing, trying to let them know exactly what we're doing and keep things up to date. And I'm hoping we can run this business name forever. I hope to never change again. That's why I set it up the way I set it up. So we'll see what happens, and that's why I'm putting a lot of effort into it, because I don't ever want to do this again. It's not fun. So if you're going to do it, I would recommend be prepared for one. Give yourself a lot of time. This is something that we've been working on and decided was going to happen 2 years ago. So it's taken a long time to get to where we're at, but it also took money. It wasn't cheap to get everything new and get everything redone. It's not a cheap thing. It's not a cheap task. It's not something you should take lightly. So if you're going to do it, give yourself time and give yourself a little bit of money, because it's going to take both. It's going to take a lot of time. So that's all I got to say about that, but hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think of the new logo, the new branding, and of this video. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing so you can see more of this content, and that lets us know that you like what we're doing. All right, guys, that's all we got. I'll see you in the next one.